So we start the trick by setting aside the top two cards, which are the Jack of Diamonds and the Jack of Hearts. Okay, and now with this deck, I'll ask the spectator to select a card. Let's just say the spectator chooses this one, so it will be the King of Clubs. So I'll put the king on top and I'll flip it and I'll clearly put it in between the two red jacks so you can see it the whole time, like this. And with the rest of the deck, I'll just give it a small mix, like this, and I'll show the spectator right now how their selection is being put in the middle, like this, and with a few spins and a snap, their selection has gone. And the spectator might not believe it, but it has transferred it upside down in the middle of the deck. Like so. So this was the performance of the trick, and now for the tutorial. So this is going to be the tutorial for the trick you just saw. So what we need here is a double backer, which means that the card has two backs to it, which is very helpful for many tricks. And we also need two red jacks, or whatever two of a kind you want, and some double-sided tape. Basically how you do it is you take a strip of double-sided tape and you place it on the back of a jack. And the setup is going to be like this. You place the double backer on top, the jack with no strip on top, and then the jack with a strip of double-sided tape on top. And now we're ready for the trick. So we start the trick by holding the deck in middle grip, which means that you hold the top side of the deck with your 4 fingers and your thumb at the bottom, like this. We're holding it in middle grip so that the light doesn't show off the strip of double-sided tape, because if I didn't have it covered, it would be easily spotted. So we cover it with our hand, like this, and we say to a spectator that we'll set aside the top 2 cards, which are the 2 red jacks, like this. And then with the rest of the deck, we have on top the double backer, but with the rest of the deck, we'll ask the spectator to choose any card from the middle, and the spectator will choose this one, and it doesn't matter if you see it. So, well, we'll look at it now, and it's the 2 of diamonds. So, as I taught you guys in my previous video, you're basically going to catch a break with your pinky, like this. And then you place the 2 of diamonds on top, and still maintaining that pinky break, you take the 2 cards that are on top of the break and flip them, which basically means that right now, your 2 of diamonds is right now in the 2nd position, but you place in between the 2 jacks your double backer, like this. And then meanwhile they're looking at the 2 jacks, you'll do a small mix-up like this. You get into a thumb break like this, and now what you do is take roughly half of the deck and flip it over it, still maintaining that break, and then taking the rest of the cards under that break and flipping them again. What we have done right now is basically just left all the cards the same except the card that has been on top of a break, which is spectator selection, like this. And we set the deck aside like this, but with the 2 jacks, you can show the spectator that the spectator's card has been visible this whole time. But if you slide it in like this and give it a spin or 2 and snap, the spectator's card has vanished like this. The only downside to this is that if the spectator wants to check the cards after, they're going to see this. But after you finish the trick, you can just leave or place the cards under the deck. I mean, inside the deck. And with the rest of the deck, you can say that the card has transported upside down into the center of the deck, and you can give it a bend or a spin like this, and then you reveal it. There are 2 of diamonds.